The sun was particularly harsh over Aparecu Estate that Saturday morning. In the heart of Makurdi, the heat doesn't just sit on you, it settles into your bones. Baba Iva was polishing his old Honda ladies' bike under the shade of the mango tree in their compound. He was a man of habit. "The Super Eagles are playing today," he announced to no one in particular. Eva, then just 12 years old, leaned against the doorframe of their bungalow. "Daddy, remember you said you'd take us to Tito Gate for snacks if Nigeria wins." He laughed, a deep sound that echoed against the estate walls. "If they win, or if they lose, we will go. Just let me go and watch the match at the viewing center near the market." He kicked the starter, the bike groaned into life, and he rode out of Aparecu Estate, waving a hand over his shoulder. He didn't look back. The years of dust. By 10 p.m., the breeze from the river Benue turned chilly, but the house was boiling with anxiety. Mama Eva paced the parlor, her wrapper tied firmly. Junior and Samuel, then just little boys, had fallen asleep on the rug, waiting for the sound of the gate. The next morning, the search began. They went to the A Division police station. They checked the Federal Medical Center, FMC, morgue. They asked every Okada rider from North Bank to Wurukum. Nothing. The bike and the man had vanished into the thin, dusty air of Benue State. As the years passed, the boys grew into men. Junior turned 22 and Samuel 20. They attended Benue State University, walking the streets of Makurdi with a heavy secret. Their friends would corner them at the cafeteria. Asterisk junior guy, your old man never show? Since that year, Eva, now 24 and working, would head to work at the state secretariat, her heart jumping every time she saw an old man on a vintage Honda bike. They were the family of the missing man, a title that tasted like ash. The return to Aparecu. 12 years later, a rainy Tuesday slowed the rhythm of the estate. A taxi pulled up in front of their gate. A man stepped out, his clothes dusty as if he had walked from the fringes of the Sahara. It was him. He didn't come back with riches or stories of greatness. He came back with a limp and a face etched with the deep lines of a man who had been running from himself. He stood at the veranda of the house in Aparecu Estate, trembling. Mama Eva came out first. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just stood there, clutching her Bible, looking at the ghost of her youth. "I am sorry," he whispered, his voice cracking like dry earth. "I went to Lagos, things went bad. I was ashamed to come back empty-handed. I stayed away until the shame became a prison." Junior and Samuel came out behind their mother. They were taller than him now, their shoulders broader, their eyes harder. "Forgive me," the father pleaded, falling to the damp earth. "I am your father." Junior looked at the man, then at the house his mother had struggled to maintain by selling miva and grain. "A father is a roof, sir. You left us out in the rain for 12 years. We learned how to dry ourselves without you.